Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Jamie, aka Rick here, bringing you another episode of Starcraft Saturdays. This one, as you can see, is a ZvsZ. So I think this map, is it Shattered Temple? I think that's what it's called. Straight away you can see that my Overlord goes pretty early, which is awesome. And because before I was kind of forgetting that, leaving it a bit late. And we'll cross positions, or close positions by air, that's what it is. So that's pretty cool. That'll proved to be quite nice for both of us, really. This is quite a back and forth game. You know, I pressure him at the start and then he comes back, and you know, it's back and forth. It's a good match. I really enjoyed playing it, and so did he, I think. So that was pretty cool. And I've got a few games today actually. I played for about an hour and a half, I think. Got about 3 games, so I'm going to record them all now. And I might even upload 2 today, because it is actually Saturday now when I'm actually recording this. So I'm a bit late on making it, but yeah, it turns out that I got some good games out of it. So he's gone for a 9 pull, which is pretty early. I don't put mine down till like 16, I don't think. In this, it might be 14 in this one, but I normally go 16, something like that. It's a bit later, but you can push out some more drones and you know, get a bit of a better economy. Stuttering there a bit. As you see, I'm droning up. How many drones? I'm 3 drones ahead, but as I said, he got his earlier pull, so that's kind of expected. He's coming back now, and he's building some lings already. So you see, I haven't got anything to hold this really, so it could be quite effective for him. At the moment, I can see, you know, in his base, I see the zerglings come out. So I think, you know, my pull's not done. I'll just have to defend with drones, which you know, is obviously not the most ideal thing to do, but it can work if you control it right. I do lose a few drones in this engagement, but for the most part it's okay, so can't really complain too much. I think it helped being the spawning pool where it is, because it kind of blocks off some of the entrance. So it took him a little bit longer to get there, so it delayed him slightly. I go ahead and put my Roach Warren down anyway. And it's only 2 lings, so I just surround them and take them down. It's pretty simple. For some reason my drones just decide to run away and not do anything. That's fine, I lose 1, so you can't really complain about that. And I'll start building some lings now as well, just to combat these 4 that are coming in. I build 6 of my own. There they pop out, and you know, take them down. It's pretty simple stuff. I've got my queen out already as well, so from now on it's pretty much defended. There's not really much he can do but at this point, so he just stays back. You know, he's got a few lings there. He builds a spine crawler, which is probably wise, because you know, I could counter attack quite easily if I was building zerglings, but I'm not. I'm taking 2 roaches, so you know, that won't be happening yet. So I've got 2 roaches on the way. I'm gonna get supply blocked a little bit because of that distraction. You know, I had to build lings instead of overlords, which was a bit of a shame. Normally I'd have a couple more overlords and I'd have a big supply gap, you know, that I could spend on these roaches. So a bit of a shame that that happens, but it can't be helped sometimes. You can't always expect to do your build exactly how you want it, because things are going to happen. You know, players are going to attack and all that sort of stuff. So but for the most part it's pretty standard. Go to units tab. So yeah, I'm slightly behind on drones now because I had to defend that attack, but once these roaches go out, I will drone up pretty hard and get ahead again. So you know, it'll only be a few minutes, probably not even that, about a minute, and I'll have this defended. You see some more zerglings come in. I select my units, pull them across the ramp, and the zerglings don't really do anything noteworthy at all, so that's quite good. Good little defense. I saw them coming from this overlord, saw them drift across here, and you know, easy hold in the end, so I was quite pleased with that. The layer's almost finished, and after this attack I was going mutalisks. I've done it a few times in the matches that I've got to show you, and for the most part they proved to be quite good. I've got another ZvsZ and a ZvP on the way. I played a Terran, but he literally turtled so hard, and I made some stupid mistakes by actually attacking him, and it didn't go well, so you know, that can't be helped. Can't win everything. But yeah, this is the first real engagement, or my first push with my roaches. I've done it quite badly. I've only got 6, and you know, I'll go in with 8 now, so it's a bit late, this attack. As you can see, he's got some Zerglings and he's got some Banelings being built. I decided to take out the Banelings, which is probably a good idea, because they do a hell of a lot of damage. And I'd pretty much take down all the Banelings, because they were going to dish out quite a lot of damage, so I took those out, and then I'll go and kill his hatchery. I'll try and take out a couple of them drones. I get 2 as they're on the way back up the ramp. I thought that was quite a good decision to take them out, because you know, sometimes those 2 drones can be, you know, a huge advantage. As you can see, I still haven't built any drones for some reason. I'm still building loads of roaches just to get a good attack in on him, and hopefully kill him off. So I'm still building roaches, which I don't really need to do. I've killed off his expansion. He's had to build loads of Zerglings to defend it, or try and defend it. He comes out, gets a nice little surround on me. I'll take out quite a few, but then these ones are just sitting here because I put them on hold position, these ones down here. I shouldn't have. I should have just targeted the Zergling and attacked it instead of putting them on hold position. I always seem to do that. I press hold position instead of, you know, just clicking on what I want to attack. So again here, I didn't need to go in. I've done my damage that I needed to do, and could have quite easily just sat back, built up an economy. I haven't expanded yet. This is a really big mistake. I should have expanded ages ago instead of continuing this roach harass. So you know, he's quite comfortable. He's sitting up there with quite a few lings and a spine crawler. So you know, I can't really do much to him. So it's pointless building all these units, to be honest, unless I saw an attack coming, which then, you know, it kind of would have been good to build them. Again here, I get surrounded at the watchtower, and again I almost kill it off, but roaches don't do too well against Zerglings, so you know, he kills quite a few before having to pull back. Finally got my expansion up. I've got a load of overlords sitting there. I've built my spire somewhere. Oh no, that's him. That's him building a spire. Yeah, it's just there. I wouldn't personally have put it there because we're close by air. I would have put it back here somewhere, maybe. Is that a dead carrier? But yeah, I would have put it back here, definitely, because it's a bit further away from me. If I go mutas, which I am, my spire's just coming up now. Again, I could have put it up here. Would have been better. Right up here, somewhere. But yeah, I'm still rallying roaches to the middle here, which is probably not a good idea. I probably should pull them back to here, about there, leave them there on hold position, and guard my ramp. See that Zergling comes in. All my roaches are up here. If that had been a huge mass of Zerglings, it could have easily taken out my whole base, and I probably would have lost the game then. So, but luckily I was building some roaches, so it didn't really hurt me that much. I had them there. Killed that one off before it got up the ramp to do any real damage, so you know, it's quite good. He's got a decent amount of lings there, and you know, quite a few roaches. He's got a reasonably good economy, even though I killed off his expansion. He did have those extra few lava for a second, so he's in a good position. But finally, you know, I've started droning up, I think. Yeah, there we go. I started droning up. I'm up to 20. And you know, I'm starting to feel a little bit more comfortable. I've got my expansion up finally. He hasn't really attacked in a while. You know, it's all going well. But then I see these 2 mutalisks come in, and he shouldn't have done what he done. If he had attacked with both of them, then he could have killed my queen off. But he keeps switching them out, and my queen actually kills them both, I think. Oh no, there's one left with 26 life, but you know, I've got my mutalisks coming out as well, so you know, they won't be alive for much longer, or this one won't be. He'll soon get swamped by these 2, pop out and literally kill him straight away. So you know, This is a Mutalist kind of back and forth again here. Those roaches were in a good position to defend this. The zerglings came up and ran straight into them, and they already got some shots off before the zerglings started nibbling away, so that was quite good. Although he did have quite a few zerglings, so they still managed to get through, which is a bit of a shame, but you know, it can't be helped. And now, you know, it's kind of Mutalisks and zerglings, that's all us two are building. So I got all my zerglings rallied at the front. I start, you know, collecting up my Mutalisks in a little flock. I've only got 4 at the moment, but I do start producing quite a lot more. So he's another zergling attack coming to the front, and again I've got the zerglings there and the Mutalisks to defend it, and it's a pretty easy hold, to be honest. Because the Mutalisks do the splash damage on zerglings, that is really bad for zerglings. So he's just taken out one of my overlords. I don't think I noticed it. You know, I heard, obviously once it died I realised, because I lost supply, and it came up with a warning that I lost it. So he's got his second expansion up, or his second base. He's not got many drones either, so we're both really low on drones right now. If I'd have droned up earlier, like a lot, instead of keep attacking, yeah, I maybe have been a bit vulnerable, but yeah, I would have had a lot better economy, and I could have, you know, just swarmed him with units. But now I'm still droning up. I've got a huge, or I'm getting a huge drone advantage now, and it's going well. I'm a bit supply blocked, but you know, I've got a little army here, which is not too big, I will admit, but you know, it's doing me well. Haven't got any of my upgrades yet. Oh, there we go. Just started flyer attacks level 1. He's getting flyer attacks level 1 as well, and he's droning up. We're both pretty much doing exactly the same thing at this point. No, we're getting up a load of Mutalisks, we're droning up, we're getting upgrades. This is pretty much what you need to do. So I'm moving all my overlords out of the way, because as you know, they all rally to where your units do. I should really be spreading them around the map just to guard against these expansions, but for the most part he stays on 2 bases, and so do I, so it's kind of a 2 base versus 2 base. If one of us expanded again, then the advantage would be ridiculously big, and you know, they'd kind of just swarm over the other one, but I don't think we do. We both stay on 2 bases. So again now, let's compare the Mutalisk numbers. I've got 9, he's got 6, but he has got 2 corruptors as well, so they will help. They will do quite a bit of damage, but for the most part, you know, it's looking pretty good. He starts attacking me here, and that's a really bad engagement for him, because I got my queen as well as all my Mutalisks. I had an advantage without the queen being there as well, so you know, it wasn't too good for him. And I come in, you know, he hasn't got many Mutalisks left, and I take out some corruptors and some queens and stuff. You know, I pull back because I notice I'm not doing too good. I was going to take that Mutalisk, but then he decided to turn around as well, so it's a bit of a shame. It would have been nice to pull that off. And I keep messing up Mutalisk here. My air attack's nearly done. I'm getting loads of overlords again because I'm a bit supply blocked, but for the most part it doesn't matter too much. I've got a drone advantage as well, and you know, unit advantage is quite in my favour, although he's got a load of zerglings now. But as you know, they don't do too well against a load of Mutalisks. So again, I've still got the advantage, I think, for the most part, because he's had to go back to zerglings because he hasn't got the gas, whereas I've got the gas. He hasn't got these 2 extractors up, which he could have quite easily. See, I've got all my extractors mining, and I've got a lot of gas income, so I can afford to build all these Mutalisks and the zerglings as well with the excess lava, which is really helpful, because you know, when he eventually attacks, see, I've got 20 zerglings coming now. So once they pop out, we'll go to the units tab just to see how much of an advantage I do have now. They're all popping out there, and I've got almost the same amount of zerglings, and I've got an extra 10 Mutalisks on top of him. So as you can see, I've got a huge advantage right now, and I'm kind of 1Aing into his base. I started attacking the Baneling Nest by accident instead of the Queen, but I soon sort that out, take out the Corruptor, start taking down the Overlords, because obviously if he hasn't got any supply he can't build units, And while that's happening, he's attacking my front, but as you know, I pretty much had the advantage with the Zerglings, so with that one Mutalisk there, it's pretty much, you know, secured, and then the rest of my Mutalisks come in, just clear it up. Pretty simple. Really easy hold. And again, he brings in some more Zerglings, but as you know, Zerglings don't do too well against Mutalisks because of that insane amount of splash damage. So, and then once that's happened, as you can see, he's got less drones than me, less Zerglings than me, and I've got a huge air advantage as well. So I think I hold this one off with just the Zerglings I've got at the front here. So that's pretty good. And then I go over to his base, start taking down more Overlords, and I take down the Baneling Nest, because I think at the moment, because I'm on Zerglings only, if he went Banelings, that would actually do quite a lot of damage to me. So, as I haven't really got that good micro. And he GG's pretty much. So, you know, that was a good match. It was back and forth. You know, I was ahead and then went behind, and then, you know, it kept going back and forth. It was a really good match to watch, I think. It was really fun to play, I have to admit. I really enjoyed playing that match. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye for now.